Happy Friday. If there is one thing that I think we all have such a challenge with, it's gossiping, speaking, listening, isn't it? Welcome to Torah Today. This week's Torah portion, as relevant today as at Sinai, Tazria-Metzora. We have two parshiot. We read them together more often than not, and they discuss the malady, the spiritual malady that is of tzara'at, leprosy, which falls upon a person who is insistent on gossiping. And firstly, the walls of the house are afflicted, and then the clothing and the utensils, and finally the flesh of the person. And there's so much detail. What does this malady look like? Who can declare that it is in fact tzara'at, leprosy? And what's the procedure? What happens to this person excommunicated from all of the Jewish camps? And what exactly is the procedure? What happens afterwards? What's the purification process? There is so much, there are so many details. And again, what exactly do these lesions look like? If they spread, if they don't, is it pure, is it impure? So much discussion. And it's true. It bears discussion because Lashon Hara, bad-mouthing, evil talk, gossip, is so detrimental. It is so hurtful. And yet, can there be something else that this parsha is alluding to? And definitely. First of all, this is a trajectory for our life. Metzora, which looks like leprosy, affliction, horrible trauma, and all those challenges we meet in life. And yet the parsha is called Tazria, because God, Hashem, wants us to know, I don't punish because it's a vendetta. I want to say, I told you so. You asked for it. That's not the way Hashem works. It's always Tazria. There's an opportunity here. I want you to be aware that if you introspect and if you take a deeper look at yourself, at your life, you will realize you can be so much more. And that's the first lesson. Any mitzvah, any kind of punishment, affliction, etc., it's with the intention of you to come out bigger, better, and stronger. And another thing, it's really who we are and what we're all about. Just like the leper is michutz lamachana, excommunicated totally on his own. That's where we are today. Excommunicated. We don't have the temple, the Beit HaMikdash, and we feel we're missing outside of those camps, outside of that beautiful, holy experience and relationship that we once enjoyed with Hashem. And yet, just like a seed, it's put into the ground, it seems lost, it seems gone, yet it's being nourished constantly until finally it sprouts, it blooms into something, a fruit, a crop, a tree, so beautiful. And that is us here today in exile. Tazria. It's the time for us to sow, to work hard, to invest mitzvot, Torah, and all those beautiful, kind things that we can do so that we can get to that stage of Metzora. Yes, actually, Mashiach is referred to as the Metzora. Years ago, Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi approached Eliyahu HaNavi and said, where can we meet Mashiach? I need to ask him, when is he going to come? And he said, you will see him at the gates of the city. And he'll be there sitting with many beggars, lepers, for that matter. And they'll all be untying their bandaging and untying their wounds. But Mashiach will only unbandage one wound at a time. just in case, any moment, he will need to be ready to come and redeem the Jewish people. And our prophets refer to Mashiach also. It says, and a sprout will come from the house of David, Tazria, and will then bring the Jewish people together, etc., etc. So we read these parashiyot together because we need to see our life as a continuum, as a connection. We are not just disjointed. We're here. What's our purpose? Where are we going? Everything I do today is bringing me towards that final goal, towards that very purpose of creation. I matter, and everything I do matters, and will hasten and bring forth that sprout. Hopefully, today, have a beautiful Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.